In this video, we are going to be pulling special messages and guidance for star seeds out there. Now, maybe you don't know exactly what a star seed is, but the fact that you found your way to this video suggests that you probably are a star seed. So if you're not sure what a star seed is, I encourage you to go on YouTube and search star seeds and get more information, or just do a basic Google search. Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and I'm here to help you along your spiritual journey of deep transformation and self-discovery. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to pull some starter cards here from the Lemurian Starchild Oracle deck. So I'm just going to shuffle this for a moment, and we are going to pull out some cards that you are going to pick from for your reading today. Okay? So the first card out we have is Ships of Light. So just soak in that image right now and see if that resonates with you. Okay, fam? I'm just going to put that up here so you can just kind of have that in the background. And next up we have Blue Ray Being. So take in the artistry there, see if that image speaks to you. And let's pop this up right there. And last of the three is Ether and Matter. Oh, so take a look at that. Wow, beautiful, right? So a lot of like blue cosmic energy coming here with your options. So just take a look. And see which one speaks to you the most. You can kind of rewind it if you need to take a look at the images again. But otherwise, the timestamps below are going to take you to your specific reading. And of course, if more than one of them calls to you, then go to whichever timestamps resonate the most with you. Okay, loves? Well, hello there for those of you that chose this lovely card here, Ships of Light. So gorgeous. I love the designs here and the patterns. And what it says here at the bottom of your card, it says, beam up your vibration. Open to star family. So what I'm getting here is that for those of you who chose this particular set, this particular reading, you are a little bit new to the identity and the story behind Starseeds. And I'm getting that most of you are really excited, but there are maybe some reservations or some doubt or some uncertainty with this notion of star seeds, okay? So we're going to pull out some tarot cards for you and get some more messages, okay? And I'm going to put them up on here, and you can kind of glimpse at the images as well there, all right? So clearing out some energy here. So make sure if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button on this video and subscribe to this channel. I would really love your support in helping me spread this energy of positivity and compassion and love here in the digital world. So, oh, I got this calling to just like shuffle it like a deck of cards, which I normally don't do with my my tarot cards. So we'll just follow that energy and that instinct. And let's see what messages are going to come through here. And this is with the Star Spinner Tarot. So first out, we have the Empress, okay? So look at her. She's holding this actually scepter made out of wheat right over there. And what I'm sensing is that there is this calling for you to step into your power here. And the Empress really is also about nurturing yourself. Like, what is it that makes you feel good and make you feel supported? Okay, so it's going to be very important for your journey. And I get the sense that many of you are already in there where you're starting to question, like, what is it that I want out of this life? And in what activities, in what group settings, what people do I actually enjoy being around? Okay, that's really important because we're talking about vibrations here again. So you want your vibrations to be high, and you want to be taking sort of some notes on where you feel like you're at your best. Okay, and next up we have the Wheel of Fate. And what this is telling me here for all of you is that, again, it's by no coincidence that you found your way to this video and that you felt compelled to continue to watch, even though maybe you weren't as familiar of what starseeds were, okay? So this just means that this is all in divine timing, and that this is not by chance that you found your way here. And so just open yourself up to this possibility, this reality, this part of your identity, okay? That you are a galactic star being. And next up here, we have the Five of Wands, okay? And what this is telling me here is that there's this part of you that's been hidden away, okay? And I get the sense for those of you that chose this particular card here is that you locked a piece of yourself away, probably, I'm guessing, in childhood, because you got some sort of feedback from your friends, your support system, aka like family, relatives, that basically kind of questioned and put down your way of self-expression, okay? And maybe somebody said that you were like weird, or that you acted funny, talked funny, that you were kind of odd. I totally get what you are going through, because there were many points in my childhood where I felt like I didn't quite fit in, where I didn't belong, right? Can you resonate with that for those of you that chose this Ships of Light card here? And so it's really a matter of unlocking that hidden part of you once again, okay? Like it came out when you were a child, it kind of peeped its head out there, and then it kind of shied away. And I'm getting this image of like a crab or like a snail who, you know, it's so delicate, and it puts itself out there, but then when it feels threatened, it like hides back in and goes back into its shell, okay? And what I'm getting here for you is it's time for you to come out of that shell, because you were meant for a higher purpose. And really what I'm getting to is this energy of love for you, that you were meant to anchor in love energy into this world and acceptance, okay? Because you weren't accepted when you sort of expressed your authentic self. And so you know that pain that comes with it. And you're here to shift that energy. And I think that's a very beautiful, beautiful mission. I'm sensing that we need to pull just one more of these cards. So next up here, I have the Lovers, okay? And what I'm getting from this choice here is that, or this card is that you have a choice, okay? This is your time to choose to be your authentic self, whatever that looks like. This is your opportunity to choose that pathway, because you're going to be divinely supported. Now, of course, you can always choose to just live the way you've always been living, right? And just continue on the path that you've already sort of set out for yourself. But now is an opportunity to allow change, because you're gonna be supported here, especially with this Empress card coming out, okay? You're going to be supported in whatever ways you need, whether that's materially or emotionally, intellectually. You will be supported if you make that choice to do something a little bit different. Now, if you choose to kind of keep the status quo, you won't need as much support, right, to kind of maintain things, because it's less energy to maintain something versus the energy that you need to invest when you start something new and start building something new, right? So you always have that choice, and you're always supported, because here we have that heart right there in the center. So there is a lot of love and support and compassion that are going to be available to you if you need to, if you feel called to shift. All right. So what I have up next is this Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. And this is going to sort of subconsciously unlock something within you to give you that insight and that courage as well to move forward on your path, okay? So what we have here for you is dynamic. And this is card number 23. And for those of you who know a little bit about numerology, is we're going to reduce this 23 here to 2 plus 3, which is a 5, which is actually the energy of change. So there's something shifting within you. And I know for a fact that you felt those stirrings already. And you're here in this video to just receive that confirmation that some change is available to you, okay? And what it says here is dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. And so let me just say here now, like star seeds originate from other galaxies, other solar systems, and have come to Earth to help raise the vibration. And so here you're having that support to harmonize with the earthly energies along with your energies of your origin solar system. Okay? So it helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Oh, so I love that combination. Ease, grace, and great joy. And so, when we think of change, I'm sure there are some of you who are feeling this energy in a way of difficulty, right? That change has to be challenging. But I just want you to sort of expand your viewpoint a little bit and just think of change as something exciting, right? Like maybe there was a time in your life where you were excited to go to university, right? Excited to go to college or excited to start a new job. So that's the energy of change that makes things a little bit easier for us because we have that excitement and that joy to go with it, okay? So I hope that kind of helps you put things into a little bit better perspective for you. And then lastly, I have a message of love and support from your star family here, courtesy of the Star Seed deck. Okay, so let's just cleanse that energy for you, my darlings. Oh, wow. Okay. One more. I'm getting like, I don't need a lot of shuffling here with this deck. Okay, so your message here is, oh, light. There you go, my darlings. Oh, I feel this very warm, loving energy coming through. It says light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Wow. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's definitely calling in once again. Um, what we were talking about here with this card, with the Five of Wands, that, sometime in your past, whether that's childhood or I'm even getting teenage years, like you were shamed and you were made to feel embarrassed about expressing who you really are, and that really, dimmed your light and dimmed your essence. And your star family wants you to know that, it's the world needs your light right now, okay? You have this divine mission to help support others who are going through a difficult time, and to help shift this vibration to confusion, anxiety, fear, and hate, to really shift that energy for the collective. And I know you have the power and the ability to do that. Maybe you just need to have that said to you so you start to believe it yourself, okay? So I just want you to know that you are a magnificent being of light, and that you are truly cherished. That's what I'm getting here, is that your light and the very being of who you are is cherished. So I'm sending you so much support and love along your journey forward. Again, no matter what choice you make, this is your right as a being here on the planet Earth, is to have freedom of will. All right? Now, if you need a little bit more assistance on your journey, like a little bit more one-to-one guidance, I encourage you to go ahead and book a 15-minute energy reading with me, and the link to do so is down in the description box below. All right, so catch you again very, very soon, beautiful star seeds, and have a beautiful day. Mwah. Hello, card number 2, for those of you who chose this blue ray being here. I see this energy coming up from the base and up from the heavens into this beautiful face here, this beautiful being. And you also have Metatron's cube right there at the bottom. So a lot of time and space traveling here. So it's card number 1, and I love this because I don't know if I mentioned this before, I don't think I did, but the cards that came out all have the frequency of number 1 in it. So like new beginnings, new chapters for all of you. And your card specifically says direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions. That is wonderful. So what I'm actually getting here is that for those of you who chose this particular card, I get that you are a teacher, um, a guide, a mentor, a coach. I get that vibe from you, that you have this knowledge that will help bring people from one point to another, just like this bridge, this connection. Okay, you're gonna make you are here to help facilitate connections between, maybe people needing to understand their wealth, maybe people needing to understand their true calling in life, maybe people needing to sort of connect spiritually with who they are and honor their self, honor their identity. Okay, so I'm getting this energy that you are like this kind of great connector. Okay, that you are not limited by convention. Okay, that you are this bridge kind of into the future. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. You help bridge people who are here now with the future, with where the earth and society is moving. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Very Aquarian energy, okay? Aquarians are very much the rebel, the revolutionary, the future seer, okay? So let's see here what the tarot has to share with you. And if you haven't yet, make sure to smash that like button for me and show this reading some love and support and allow those energies to kind of integrate with you. And of course, make sure you subscribe to this channel and support all the messages of love, growth, transformation, and compassion and support that I'm putting out there in the world, okay? Okay, so let's see what messages are coming through for you, okay? So first here we have the 10 of Wands. And what I'm getting here for those of you who chose this second card here, the blue ray being, is that the reason why you're able to bridge this gap for a lot of people is because you've experienced hardship and challenges in your own personal life. And I have to say, it takes a very powerful soul before coming into this lifetime to agree via soul contract, like, hey, I want to experience these challenges and frustrations and setbacks and maybe pain even, right, is a good word. Like you've experienced some pain in your life because I want to be able to overcome it and then help other people overcome it. Okay, does that make sense? It brings that idea of taking someone from point A to point B in a lot stronger. Okay, so for you, having agreed to go through this hardships and these experiences that are captured here within the 10 of Wands card, it gives you that sort of knowledge, that expertise, that compassion, and that relatability for people who are in the position that you were in before, okay? It allows you to establish that sense of trust in them to guide them through to their next step, their point B. And here I have the 8 of coins. All right, so this speaks to a lot of learning and teaching. And so again, I'm getting that energy that you are meant to teach people, are meant to coach people through something, mentor them through something, some phase in their life, and you have this innate ability to do so. Next, we have fortitude, which is also strength in the traditional tarot deck, okay? So we have here fortitude. And I'm getting a couple of messages here, okay? So first and foremost, you have the strength and the reserves and the conviction to do this type of work, okay? And the message also is that you have the strength to do it, and it's important that you maintain that strength because you don't want to get pulled back into the energies of your past while you work with people who are carrying that similar energy, okay? So it's important that you do activities that help strengthen your energy. So whether that's sleeping right, eating the right types of food, making sure you exercise, okay? Allow time for recharging yourself so you have the strength to continue this kind of work, because a lot of times it's not just one and done. You do one session with someone, or you teach somebody the class one time and they master it. Like, no, it takes a little bit of nourishing and support throughout this process, okay? And so just like they need their strength to go on this journey, you need your strength as well. So make sure you take time to nourish yourself, okay? So those are the two things. You have the strength, but you need to make sure to continue to nourish and replenish your energy. And next up here, we have the Four of Coins, okay? And so what I'm getting here is that many of the people that you're going to be connecting with, they've felt alone. And in feeling alone, they can't see the possibilities of like what blessings can come for the future, or what bright future they can actually have. And so you are going to serve as that example, okay? You're going to be like, you know, it wasn't that long ago where I was in your shoes, where I was maybe struggling with addiction, where I was struggling with my weight, where I was struggling with my sexual identity, my gender expression, okay? These are the type of people that you're going to be assisting. They're going to be people that have unfortunately felt very alone, and not having the resources that they need to push forward to be the highest and greatest version of themselves, okay? And so again, it's important that you take that time to strengthen yourself, because you can appreciate how challenging it can be to move forward on this journey and come out of that lower vibration, all right? You can appreciate that. So practice what you preach. As you encourage them to nourish themselves, make sure you're doing the same, all right, loves? Okay, so I didn't mean to flip that already. This is a sacred geometry oracle deck, and what this is going to bring through for you when you view this image is going to bring a type of activation for you, okay? An activation to help give you that stroke of insight, that aha moment, that extra oomph of energy for you to continue forward on this path of being a mentor, a coach, a teacher, okay? So let's see what image is going to come to help you do just that. We have Soul Time, card number 40, okay? So take a look at that image there for me. And I'll read the bottom here for you next, okay? It says, the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. One that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Okay, so let me show you that one more time, because I feel like this is going to be a recharge for you. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card is that, you know, as you help people through this journey of theirs to go from point A to point B, your reality and your understanding is going to shift as well, okay? You're going to start to understand, what I'm getting is different ways to manage and utilize your time to be the most efficient, the most productive. Because I'm getting here that there's actually a lot of people that could really benefit and grow from your guidance and your wisdom that you have to teach, okay? It's gonna be almost so much where you feel like, how am I gonna help all these people? Like, I don't have enough time in the day to get all these things done. Have you ever felt that way already, where you're thinking to yourself, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, but man, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do that, so what can I maybe postpone until tomorrow? Or maybe you're even thinking, do I need to sacrifice a couple hours of sleep to get this done, right? So really, I would say that's not actually the case, and that you're going to move towards a way of being more efficient with the use of your time, and you're going to realize new sources of energy, of support that you didn't notice before, okay? And you're going to be able to capitalize on those things, and that's going to really help you on your mission here as a teacher, as a mentor, as a coach. Now, lastly, we're going to pull a card here from the Starseed deck, and it's going to be one message from your star family, okay? brilliant. So here I have, look at this image right here. It almost looks like there's a doorway, a gateway there. Again, maybe it's that gateway to the bridge, the gateway to you. And what it says here is advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Okay? And so what I'm getting here for those of you who chose this card here, the Blu-ray being, is that you have felt this calling to be a mentor, to be a coach to other people, but there was a lack of knowledge, maybe a lack of know-how that was stopping you from doing it, right? You didn't know, like, how, I don't have training or certification to be a coach. Like, how can I do that? Right here, it's really all it is a calling. If you feel called to do this work, then honor that and move forward, right? Think to yourself, what good can I do out in the world? And let that be your motivation. Let that be the intention. And the universe will conspire to aid you in your mission and give you exactly the tools and the connections and the financial support that you need to make this a reality. You just have to trust and believe and honor your path moving forward, okay? I'm getting that some of you have been denying this journey forward and putting it off because maybe there was some fear or doubt here in it. And again, maybe you even were feeling alone yourself. But now is the time to move forward. Now is the time to advance. Now, I hope you got a lot out of this reading. If you did, again, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to this channel to continue to receive the support along your journey. And if you need a little bit more one-to-one attention, then I invite you to go ahead and check out the description box below, because there is a link to book a one-to-one 15-minute energy reading with me, and I will support you and offer you more guidance in whatever way I can for your highest and greatest good. So with that, I just want to send you so much love and light and support along your journey of advancement moving forward, all right? Take care, loves. Take care, Starseed kiddos, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. Alrighty, loves. So for those of you who chose this third card here, Ether and Matter, let's see what the bottom says for you. And it's number 1, by the way. So it's speaking to like a new beginning, a new chapter. And what I'm getting from your specific card is a new connection. So let's see what it says down here. Ether and Matter, card number 1. Spiritualize matter. New life sparkles, bedding in the light. So go ahead and take a look here. We have some dolphins there, and dolphins are very, very intelligent creatures. And some people even think that dolphins are like from other galaxies even. And what I'm getting here for you is that there is a connection that's coming in for you. And it's going to be a very deep connection, and it's going to feel like no other connection you've had before. For some of you, it's going to be romantic. That's the energy that I'm getting. You're going to have this romantic connection with another soul in this lifetime, and it's going to feel so right. It's going to feel so beautiful, and it's going to bring your vibration up. Like, that's how good it feels. And for others of you, I sense more of a platonic, like, friendship relationship coming in. It's like, you're going to have that feeling of like you've known each other your entire life, okay? And it's going to be like bestie energy is what I'm getting. Like, this is your BFF kind of energy coming in. So let's see what the tarot has to say. This is the Star Spinner Tarot deck. So we've got a lot of star energy here. Use star seeds. And let's see what more information we can gather, okay, from your star family, your star origins, and your journey forward, okay? So we have first out the 3 of Coins. Now, I'm sure you noticed already the similarities with the image. Like, we have one person on the bottom, one person on top. And here we have one person on the bottom, one person on top. But their eyes are connecting. And eyes are the windows to the soul. And so you are going to see this person, you're going to be sitting across the table from them, maybe at a meal, maybe at coffee, tea, or a drink at the bar, and you're going to feel that instant connection with them, this rightness about being with them. And that is, I think, a very beautiful and wonderful thing, because perhaps some of you have not been feeling like you've met anybody that really gets you. And this person will. Oh, beautiful. And next up we have the sun. And look, again, we have this similar artistry here. The sun, you know, we think of the sun rising and like shining brightly in the sky as kind of a classic depiction of it. But here we have this beautiful, you know, goddess coming down and bringing the light down onto the earth. And what I'm getting here is that's that's what this relationship is going to feel like. Like you are basking in the light of this other person, and they're going to feel the same way. They're going to feel your love and your support, and this kinship is a good word as well. This kinship between the two of you, and it's going to be very energizing. It's going to be very exciting, okay? Oh, wow. Look at this. The Lover's card. And in your particular reading, sometimes the lover's card actually speaks to choice, and not many people think of it that way. They think of it more like a loving connection, romance, right? Like connecting with people or a person. And that's what I'm sensing for you here, that there's a very, very, very strong possibility and likelihood that this is a romantic connection that's coming into your life. And it's going to be, again, a lot higher vibrational energy than what you've ever experienced before. And I think that is just beautiful and so brilliant. And I'm very excited for those of you who have felt lacking in that romantic department recently, because that is going to shift and that's going to change for you. And here we have the Queen of Wands. And I feel like this is highlighting again this relationship that's coming into your life, because we have the queen here who looks like a fairy who's the center of the image. But look at that lion. Look at this lion behind her. What the lion is doing is not laying at her feet like we see in the strength card sometimes, but it is behind her, and it looks like it's cuddling her from behind and supporting her. And that's what this relationship is. Again, whether romantic or platonic, this relationship is going to be supporting you, and you are going to feel seen and acknowledged in ways you have never felt before. And oh wow, I got some warm fuzzies for you guys here who chose that. I'm so thrilled for you, because I think in any way that we can activate and bring more love energy into this planet, it's like beautiful. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous thing. So next I have this Sacred Geometry Oracle deck for you. And I'm going to pull out an image here, and what it's going to do is going to activate something within you subconsciously, okay, to help you along your path towards this person. And it's going to open you up, because maybe some of you have had a block with connecting with other people. Like you could have been burned in the past in a friendship or a romantic relationship, maybe even betrayed. And so you've closed off a bit. But this relationship, this new person that's coming in, you can trust them, okay? So let's see what needs to be activated within you. Oh, Divine Feminine. And it's card number 21, which is a 3. Okay. And so with this Divine Feminine, before I read the bottom here for you, the Divine Feminine is really all about being a master at receiving. Okay. A lot of cultures, they highlight and emphasize giving, the importance of giving energy, doing things, taking action. And the Divine Feminine, that energy, I don't know if you know, but the Divine Feminine energy is on the rise, because the Divine Masculine and patriarchal type of belief systems and systems and structures have created a bit of imbalance in the world. And so the Divine Feminine is coming in to heal these energies, okay, and allow for more receptivity, more intuition, more nourishing, okay? And so that's what is a theme for you, is activating your ability to be a good receiver, receiver of blessings, receiver of knowledge, receiver of support, okay? And so the bottom here says the frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. And I want to make it clear that when I say divine feminine, it's not talking about your sex, like what body parts and reproductive organs you have. Whether you have a male body or a female body or intersex, you all have divine feminine and divine masculine spiritual energy within you, okay? And so what this is oh my God, I kind of lost my train of thought here for a second, because there was something that spoke to me here about your path and your journey. Oh, vulnerability. That's what it was. This is going to help you not only be receptive, but open up the channels to being vulnerable. Because let's be honest, when you have a new relationship, when someone new comes into your life, there's a lot of trust that you need to give this person, that you need to allow for this person, because you don't really know them yet, right? You just haven't had the time to get to know their little nuances, their little quirks, their belief systems, their habits, whatever, right? And so to receive, we have to be a little bit vulnerable. And in the past, you've been very guarded. And so I just want to show you this image one more time, actually, because we need to unlock any blockages you've had to being vulnerable. That way, you can receive this beautiful energy, this beautiful relationship, this beautiful connection that's coming in for you, okay? So lastly, we're going to pull a card here from the Starseed deck, and this is going to be a message from your star family, a message of support, maybe a message of guidance, of wisdom for you to move forward after this reading, okay? So what we have here is vibration, okay? And it says on the bottom, your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence, okay? So again, this emphasis here I'm sensing is on connection. So not only is your star family here supporting you energetically through time and space, but this person is also here to support you, okay? And give you that connection and help together bring your vibrations up. Now, I don't normally do this, but there was this one card that really, really wanted to speak to you. Let me see if I can find it. It was a pair of eyes that were open, that were coming through. And yes, it was this one. And it really stood out to me as I was shuffling, and it was like, it needs to speak to you. So it's this pair of eyes here, okay? And you know, some people say eyes are the windows to the soul, kind of like what we were talking about with this card. So what it says here for you is intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek, okay? So what I'm getting here with this last card is, for the next couple of days, I want you to just go with what your gut feeling is telling you, from the simplest of things to the most transformative and impactful things in your life. So what I mean by that is, say you had an intention at the start of your day to have a certain food or a certain dish for dinner. And as you go through your day, you have this calling to cook, purchase, or maybe go out to eat, which is totally contrary to your original plan and intention. And rather than maybe being a bit stubborn and sticking to your original plan, move in the direction of where your gut instinct is telling you, okay? So maybe you pulled out some things that need to defrost, or prepared some ingredients for whatever dish you were going to cook one night, but by lunchtime, by afternoon time, you're like, hey, I don't think I really want to eat that tonight, or I don't feel like cooking tonight. I feel called to order out, to invite someone out to dinner with me, or maybe you were invited to dinner. And so I'm saying just follow that guidance, follow that pathway. Don't be so rigid within whatever plans you set forth, okay? I'm sensing that you're going to get a greater return from following your intuition this week rather than being very rigid and sticking to the plan. That is a bit divine masculine energy there, okay? This need for order, rigidity, structure. And so, divine feminine here, what we're having in this card is to just allow for flow. Okay? I feel like that might have hit home for you. So I'm going to leave you with that, but I just want you to know that if you feel you need a little bit more support or one-to-one time and guidance, I encourage you to check out the description box below because there is a link there where you can book a 15-minute energy reading with me, okay? And so I would love to connect with you and help in whatever way I can for your highest and greatest good. Now, with that being said, I'm going to give you some time and space to let all of these things soak in. So I just want to send you so much love and support. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure if you haven't yet to hit that like button to really integrate these energies from your reading today. And if you feel so called and aligned, subscribe to this channel so you can continue to receive this type of nourishing content. All right? Take care. And I'm just sending you an energetic hug there. Okay, I'm really excited for your connection actually with this new person. So take care, loves.